festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And how about we check the numbers for R.J. Barrett?
And his foul shooting has looked a little weaker over the last 5 games compared to where he was the rest of the season. I know how frustrating that can be, and I'm sure he's eager to turn it around.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Barnes, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
You know, I think Lopez knows basically he can get his shot up over anyone. That stretch ability as a perimeter scorer is so important.
Now here's Quickly. And here's Ingram. Back to Quickly. 4 on the clock. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
Antetokounmpo outside. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Antetokounmpo can't connect. And it's Toronto's ball. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
Quickly against Lillard. Kuzma outside. Here's Lillard. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Orlando. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite stores.
Well, think about it, PA. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
Now here's Kuzma. He picked up 15 in their last win against Orlando.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
And he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Trent, following the bucket by the Raptors. Lillard outside. Pirtle with the block.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, He likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes BA when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
The first free throw is good.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Now here's Ingram. 9 points in his last outing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Antetokounmpo outside. For 3, here's Lillard. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Barnes, no good. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. They trail by 1. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Lillard outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Lopez. From outside the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. For Toronto, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And Ingram gets it to go on the assist from Barnes. Ingram's got his second basket.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
The Bucks have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
A nice shot by Lillard.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Bucks. Right now, 6th in the conference. They want to keep improving. And, of course, there's the Raptors, back 10 games. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Quickly. And he banks in the layup.
His vision is excellent for a center. You see it in the assist from Pirtle. He has got such great awareness of his teammates' movements.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Barnes passes to Quickly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Quickly's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
Antetokounmpo finds Trent. Now here's Lillard. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Emmanuel Quickly.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And Doris, here at the halfway stage of the regular season, what do you think teams have to do to continue to improve?
Well, coaches love this question because what they talk about all the time is process, not skipping steps, getting into the gym every day and being consistent with your habits. To me, there's no mystery to success, whatever we're talking about. The magic is in the work.
And he makes a first. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And the Bucks making a change here. Green is checked in. And both free throws good for Lillard. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Now here's Ingram. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And Lillard puts up a deep three, and another miss by Milwaukee.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Dick with it. Green covering. The three from Barnes. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
The Bucks trail by 3. Now Lillard. Give him 8. Lopez, the screen. Fires the 3. And Damian Lillard hits from deep. Lillard's got 11.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And now let's look at some of the bigs who have been getting it done in the scoring column. 5th on the list, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This group of big men go into every game with the mindset that no defense can guard them. And you know what? They're usually right.
You know, and even with entire defenses schemed around stopping them, their scoring output always remains high. These fellas are anchors in the post for each of their teams.
Here's Shed, averaging around 6 a game. Back to Ingram. Picked by Pirtle. The shot by Ingram, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Green, the pass to Lopez. The kick out to Kuzma. From downtown, Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ingram. Up and in on the layup. He's got 6.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. Over to the left wing. Lopez for 3. Rebound Toronto.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Jackson, he's checked in for Kuzma. And he sinks the second. Lillard with the ball. 11 points in the game. Jackson outside. Pass to Lopez. And here's Green from the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Ali. Thank you. And here's Milwaukee now. It's a 5-point game. And here's Lillard, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Pass to Lopez. And here's Green from the arc. It doesn't go for him. Toronto leading by 5. Now here's Ingram. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Some changes for Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Pirtle, and it's Walter in for Brandon Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dick. Rebounded by Lopez.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Jackson, right side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now here's Barnes. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Shed. On the wing, Grady Dick. Over Lillard. And again, no good by Toronto. Bucks trail by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
That ties it up.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And Toronto has possession. Pass to Boucher. Down low. Here's Shed. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Jackson outside. And here's Lillard. The 3 is up. No good. That's his 6th miss in 9 tries. Lillard's gone 3 of 9 shooting. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Porter Jr. in for Lillard. that one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
A minute 37 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by Robinson. Raptors lead by 4. Here's Dick. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Porter. Launches a 3. The shot no good. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And it's Barrett off the drive. Here's Dick. Drops in the 3. And now a 9-point Raptor lead.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Porter finds Kuzma. Portis a screen. Can they get it? And Kuzma, good for 3.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Here's Shed. 7 points in the game. Pass to Dick. Launches it. It's hauled in by Portis.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Green against Barrett. Green, the pass to Porter. Portis outside. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Dick.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Outside Barrett. And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. They trail by 6. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And when we take a look at the box score from that game, one of the first things that you'll notice is the number of turnovers they were able to force.
And I think that's a product of being incredibly aggressive. You could see that was a part of their strategy going in, and I thought they were consistently following that the entire game.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Dick. He's out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Robinson in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Dick. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston. Porter looks it over. Portis with a screen on Robinson. And here's Porter outside. Buries it from 3. Porter's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Robinson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Brent, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
First one falls for him. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. A look at how all-star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
Well, you look at Barrett. He's racked up a nice share of votes, but there are still a few players ahead of him in the East.
Well, it's a loaded East this season. So many guys in the mix for a spot on the All-Star team. He's absolutely one of them.
And keep checking in for the latest in all-star voting results. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Boucher against Jackson. Pass to Portis. Second shot opportunity. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Robinson.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Shed. Green covering. And it's Shed missing. The Bucks trail. Now Green. He's scoreless. Pass to Kuzma. Over Boucher. And Boucher with the block.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The Bucks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Trent for 3. Some solid defense from Barrett.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
You know, for a swingman, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence to us.
Oh, B.A., he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember, this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater.
On the break. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist from Green. Kuzma's got 8.
When your teammate makes a steal, your first thought is, I'm sprinting the floor. Kyle Kuzma does just that.
For Toronto, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Trent against Barrett. Pass to Shed. This one for 3. Counted from distance. He's got 10.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Here's Green. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Again, the miss by Kuzma. Here's Shed. Green covering. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Boucher outside. 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The Bucks trail by 3. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Barrett. Oh, great D that time from Portis. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. And it's Green missing. Toronto leading by 3. Outside Barrett. Boucher a screen on Jackson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
This guy is a committed scorer. You get physical with R.J. Barrett, he knows how to stay under control.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1. Lillard's checked in for Milwaukee.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
The free throw drops for Barrett. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Portis, the pass to Trent for 3. He drops it from range.
Trent Jr. so dangerous in catch and shoot situations because from the touch, it is out of his hands so quick.
Now here's Barrett. He's got 6. Hurdle with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Walter. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Trent from long range. Rebound Toronto. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Barrett against Jackson. Back to Dick. Shoots. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Trent outside. Back to Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Raptors lead by 3. Ingram with the ball. Hurdle with a screen on Jackson. Here's Ingram. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jackson. Both free throws good from Ingram.
Heating up from the line this quarter, helping their cause for sure. They're right around 80% now.
Lillard outside. And the jumper from the wing offline. Raptors lead by 5. Here's Walter. Still without a bucket. Pass to Ingram. Now here's Pirtle. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Pirtle. Pass to Shed. Ingram with the ball. There's a screen. Here's Shed, defended by Lillard. And it's Shed missing.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Trent. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Now here's Dick. Defense is right there. Pass to Shed. And here's Ingram. Here's Shed. He shoots. And again, Toronto, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Shed. 10 points for him. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000 point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Now here's Ingram. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
And here's Lillard. He's got 13. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Trent, the pass to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound, Toronto.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Here's Shed, defended by Lillard. Pass to Dick. Takes the 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. The Bucks, second.
When it comes to transition play, this team outperforms most others. They've got a lot of speedy players, and they use them well.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 13. Kuzma, left side. To end the run. The shot that time not on target. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Pirtle with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Barnes passes to Quickly. That three's off the mark.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Lillard's got 16 points.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
And so here is Toronto. Now Quickly. 7 points in the game. Outside Barnes. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Stolen by Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so here is Toronto, leading by 5. Lillard against Quickly. Outside Barrett. Rejected by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. The 3 from Quickly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight. The Bucks shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Now here's Lillard. 16 points for him. Pass to Kuzma. And here's Lopez from the arc. Barnes with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Now Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Trent. Here's Barrett. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kuzma. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got 11 points.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Outside Ingram. The 3 is up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Toronto closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
The score and our effort, our offense. They're just playing harder. They're more physical. They're tougher. Honestly, we're very lucky right now.
Lots to improve on in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Toronto Raptors.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Bucks trail by 7. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo. Hurdle with some nice D.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Quickly with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. It's Barrett on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barrett's got 10.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
And Trent the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Raptors lead by 7. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Rejected by Lopez. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. Rejected by Barnes.
Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that frame to your advantage.
Quickly with the ball. He's picked up by Lillard. Pass to Ingram. To the paint. It's stolen by Kuzma. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Kuzma. Ingram with the ball. And Lopez picks him up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league. But he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
And he drops the first.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his reliability. You know he's going to give you rim protection and rebounds. The other part is he can play with his back to the basket. Somewhat of a lost skill.
No good on the second free throw. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Lillard. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Lillard against quickly. Left side Barrett. 16 feet out. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the big finish by Giannis.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam can. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Barnes with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. And here's Ingram outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Lillard can't get it to go.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
And the layup is good off the glass. Ingram's got 10.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Antetokounmpo for 3. Poeltl grabs a miss. Toronto leading by 4. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Ingram on the wing. Antetokounmpo covering. Just 3 to shoot. Barnes. He can't get that one to fall. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Kuzma. That's good.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
The Raptors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Ingram against Kuzma. Ingram, the pass to Poeltl. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Lopez. Lillard against quickly. And he's going for the lob. Lopez finds Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Kuzma for the tie. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barnes against Lopez. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
That free throw good from Barnes. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And how about Scotty Barnes, Doris, named an All-Star during his 3rd season in 2024.
And, in fact, the 3rd youngest All-Star that year. Listen, he has upgraded his playmaking. He's still getting better, and I think that's the scary part for the rest of the league.
Raptors lead by 3. Quickly, right side. Barrett against Trent. Barrett passes to Barnes. Back to Barrett. From behind the arc. Not going to go that time.
He hasn't hit a single shot yet, but somehow as a team, they're getting it done.
Lopez finds Trent. To the left side wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Here's Ingram. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Trent on the wing. Down low. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, his screen on Barrett. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound Toronto. Ingram's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Barnes goes in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck and to the cup. Nice finish.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Green's checked in for Trent. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. Number 5, Milwaukee.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Here's Lillard. Give him 20. Pass to Lopez. There's a screen. Lillard right side. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Barrett. Outside Barnes. Pass to Shed. Pirtle with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Shed. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Free throw, no good. Bucks trail by 7. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Lillard's got 23 points.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Toronto leading by 7. Outside Barnes. Pass to Barrett. There's the drive. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
They're really working the paint now.
Milwaukee has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Lillard with the ball. 23 points in the game. Top points from Lillard.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Lillard passes to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Dick. Green against Barrett. Here's Dick. Drains the triple. Dick's got 6 points in the quarter.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Kuzma, left side. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Barnes. Over Antetokounmpo. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
And here's Lopez. He's guarded by Barnes. The fader, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one. Toronto leading by 6. 1:49 left in the third quarter here. Outside Dick. Hurdle with a screen on Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Shed. There's the triple. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Lillard. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Driving to the basket. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, you have to appreciate the tenacity of Lopez. This guy viciously exploiting the defense on that drive. Nice.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
Well, you have to like the length of Brook Lopez and the fact that he understands he has that advantage on both ends of the floor.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Porter Jr. comes in for Lillard. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
What I admire most about Brook Lopez is his willingness to adapt his game to fit whatever the system needs. This guy has been a consummate pro.
Here's Shed. 12 points for him. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
1:03 left in the third quarter. Outside Porter. Pass to Portis. Kuzma with the ball. Shoots over Walter. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Raptors lead by 7. Here's Dick. Boucher outside. With the drive.
Well, you see Boucher willing to take a hit if it means getting to the free throw line. Nice job, Chris.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he can't get the first one.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Porter Jr. And the second free throw is good. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Trent outside. Basket counts. Trent's got 7.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Toronto leading by 6. Here's Dick. Give him 20. Robinson, a screen on Trent. To the middle. It's tipped. With 1 on the clock. And there's a nice layup by Robinson. He's got 6. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Hey, guys, we need a run right here. Come on now. They're right there. They're right there. All right, let's go.
And sensing a need to string together more baskets, Doc Rivers giving his team a pep talk.
Yeah, he's going after the momentum. Doc sees an opportunity right now for them to put their stamp on this game.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. So for Toronto right now, Walter out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Dick, and it's Shed in at the point guard position. Trent outside. Rebound Toronto.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Walter. And he makes it on the layup.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Lillard. Portis outside. Shoots over Robinson. And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight. Toronto leading by 11. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Boucher. Nifty move. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lillard with the ball. Portis a screen. Lillard passes to Portis. They get it back.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Here's Trent. Out to Lillard. Portis a screen. Fires for 3. Lillard can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Walter. Outside for Boucher. Pass to Dick. Jacks up a 3. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Raptors lead by 14. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And it's Shed missing. The Bucks have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And that one's good. Green.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Toronto has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Shed, defended by Lillard. Outside Robinson. To the paint. Here's Dick. Banked it in off the glass. Dick's got 5 points in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Trent. Jackson outside. Pass to Portis. Clock at 6. Trent on the wing. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Jackson against Ingram. Now Grady Dick. Into the lane. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Jackson right side. To the inside. Here's Lopez. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grady Dick picks one up.
Well, you have to love the energy from Brook Lopez. This guy has got deep inside position, and he accepts the hit like a champ.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw. Milwaukee making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Jackson. And it's Porter Jr. in for Damian Lillard. He hits the second from the line. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Lopez lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Dick's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Left side Robinson. Over Porter. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there. And here is Antetokounmpo. Outside Porter. And he lobs it up top. Intercepted. Here's Walter. He's guarded by Porter. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Toronto on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. The kick out to Kuzma. Tries again. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Kuzma hits them both. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Well, R.J. Barrett comes with an aggressiveness and assertiveness. This guy wants to capitalize on the defender's mistake. Nice.
That free throw misses.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Good on the second one. Bucks trail by 14. Jackson, the pass to Lopez. And here's Porter outside. And another miss by Milwaukee. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Pass to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Kuzma. Right side Barnes. From deep. 6 on the shot clock. And they'll keep possession. Over Antetokounmpo. Barnes, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
To the middle. Porter in the post, covered by Pirtle. Quickly against Kuzma from the arc. Rebound Toronto. Now here's Quickly. Ingram on the wing. Lopez with the steal. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
And Toronto has possession. A 12-point game. Jackson against Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on Jackson. Ingram, the pass to Barnes. Barnes can't get that one to fall. The Bucks shooting just 38% for this game so far. And here's Porter outside. Is rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now. It's Quickly with a drive. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Porter. Well, Emmanuel Quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile.
And he knocks down the first one. And during the first few seasons of Immanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Graham.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Trent, he's checked in for the Bucks. Damian Lillard comes in for Porter Jr.
Well, think about this, guys. Early in his career, Quickley finished second in Sixth Man of the Year voting. He's also proven he can be a capable starter in this league. That's big-time value.
Now here's Trent. Pass to Lopez. Nails the 16-footer.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Toronto leading by 12. Quickly outside. Now here's Barnes. Ingram with the ball. Defended by Kuzma. Here's Barrett. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
His first turnover. He's been extremely steady with the ball tonight.
Milwaukee shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Lillard outside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Trent, the pass to Kuzma. Trent with a screen on Barrett. Kuzma for three. Pirtle grabs a miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Excellent instincts from R.J. Barrett right there. Finds the gap, drives with confidence.
The Bucks trail by 14. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance is half, 5 overall.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Toronto leading by 11. It was stolen by Lillard. In transition, here come the Bucks. Over Barrett. Lillard can't get it to go.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Quickly against Lillard. Here's Barrett. Here's Pirtle. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Lopez. And here's the fast break. Lillard looking around. Kuzma, the pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo inside. He's working on Pirtle.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Toronto's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Quickly passes to Ingram. Kicks it to Quickly. Back to Ingram. 5 on the clock. Over Kuzma. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Bucks trail by 9. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Gary Trent Jr. is accustomed to dealing with aggressive defense. That's the level of scorer he is. But in the interior there, I'll tell you, draws the contact nicely.
Trent hits them both. A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. It's Barrett on the wing. Knocks down the triple. Barrett's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 10. Oh! Oh, Giannis working inside.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter. Toronto has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Pass to Barnes. Now Ingram, defended by Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ingram, the pass to Barnes. 4-3. Offensive rebound.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And the Bucks call time here. They trail by 10. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. For 3, here's Lillard. Oh, got that one up quick. Here's Toronto now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Barnes, it's good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Lillard. Lopez in the post, covered by Pirtle. Trent's shot is off. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Quickly finds Barnes. So the Raptors win it. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Grady Dick.